Nadina, where you are? I need your help.
Hi Lara, can you hear me? Okay.
Ciao Lucrezia, ciao Federica.
Ciao people.
Come state
Hi
ragazze?
Lara, how are you?
Nice, nice. Could be better, could be worse, but okay.
Why
I
could be better?
designed my phone today.
Better.
Did notice?
I'm happy because there was the sun today.
Super nice.
Yes, but not nice. I redesigned my phone.
How did it happen?
Huh?
How did it happen?
I was actually WhatsApping with you guys this morning amidst this flipping off marketing people and shit, and yes, I dropped it. And boom.
Nice.
Very bad.
You drop it. So, see, the synergy didn't work.
Well, maybe.
Told you.
What's up with you guys? How are you?
In this moment, I research some opportunity for my EP because if I don't, if I don't research for there, they don't apply.
Ma, do you need help searching for opportunities?
For North Europe, for United States.
Well,
You can go with New York City. They're very nice people. No, really, they're nice. Today I woke up at 7 a.m. because my mother wanted to clean the house, but like remake the whole house. So I woke up at 7, started cleaning at 7:07, and I finished at 6 p.m.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the whole day that I'm cleaning, moving stuff. Then I went to take the dog to the place where they cut hairs and everything. Oh yeah. I felt like a real woman today.
The moment guy, I closed the door.
Ciao Carlotta. Ciao
Ciao
Daniela.
Carlotta. Ciao.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the video down.
So guys, what's new with you?
Can I kill my EP? Because he has just accepted, but in this moment he say me that he don't
He what?
he won't leave. He won't leave.
Why?
Why in this moment he is waiting for a reply on a company in this in Italy.
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
Ciao.
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 Sorry, think about what were you saying?
No, nothing. I'm just trying to check up what's happening with everybody. Ciao, Francesca.
I'm sorry, I forgot what time it was.
Oh, well, you're still not late
Nice.
by Italian standards. It's 7:02, so it's fine. Yes. Well, we're gonna wait for a few more minutes. I think, yeah, we should have like at least more people.
Okay.
Yeah, we can wait for like 3 or 4 more minutes, and then, yeah, we can start. Fucking laptop.
Hi, Vara.
Hi. Wait.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, Valeria. Okay, I'm counting now with 7 people. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully we will not be too long. We shouldn't be too long. Yeah. So I think in like 1 minute we are going to start,
Okay.
so that we are not terribly late and that people can actually go and do their stuff later. Okay, we've been waiting 5 minutes. Most of the people are here, so we're gonna start. So guys, welcome to the quarter review. So basically what's the main topic of today is to give you an overview of the state of ISEC in Italy right now concerning oGIP, and to give you a quick update on what are going to be the key things happening in the next few months. But more importantly, also to get from your side what have been your biggest issues maybe in this quarter, and to let you think a bit more on this, because I think it's very important to have a check on your progress. I really want to invite you guys to sit down and have a conversation with your LCD team these days, like right after or before Easter, understanding where are you so far with your plan, and what could be done to improve the performance. Because I think this quarter has been okay, in the sense that we didn't drop. We're gonna grow a bit in the end, but we didn't achieve the growth we were going for. So from that side, it could have been better, no? So yeah, I'm gonna start the presentation. You let me know at any point if you're missing something or you cannot hear or you cannot see. I can, like, once I'm broadcasting, I cannot see your chat. So if you want to say something, just, you know, speak on the mic. Should be fine. This is cool. Can we start?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so I should be sharing my screen with you guys.
Yes.
Can you see the
Yes.
PPT?
Yes.
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 Okay, amazing. So yes, welcome to the Q1 review. We're gonna go right into it with some numbers. So MOS, the number of realizations. We had quite a successful January and February in terms of growth. So 100% growth in January, 328% growth in February. But then we had a bit of a drop of 72% in March. And okay, this has been understandable considering that Shape Colombia was realized in February, not in March this year. Also considering that we actually realized, I think, 10 people less for Shape than we did last year. Not 12, actually. Yeah, we did 18. Last year it was 31. So yeah, 12, 13 people less than last year. We managed to cover this gap with other realizations that we did, which is good. And actually, MC plan was pretty much achieved in overall. I think by the end of the month, we still have potential to put some realizations there and almost achieve my my initial plan. This was the quarter that we planned the smallest growth overall for an entire year, just because it was the most successful quarter last year. So it was not really feasible to plan the biggest growth, but to like fix some other things. So yeah, this is what's been happening there. In terms of approvals, also it didn't go really according to plan, and this is, I think, the biggest issue right now. The fact that we were not able to approve the numbers of people that we wanted. Again, February is the biggest drop because of Shape Colombia, because like approvals for Shape happened in November and December. But then in January we did grow a lot, and then well, February was a drop. March we still actually have potential to achieve the performance of last year, considering the fact that we have 9 accepted EPs in the pipeline according to EXPA. So this number could potentially go up to 16 EPs approved, which would then be the same as last year in March, which like is a bare minimum right now, but we in general have a big problem with approvals in this quarter, from my perspective, from different reasons, and we're gonna talk about it later, I think, a bit. Right now, I think the biggest issue was the fact that we were not able, especially in the previous month, to actually promote the opportunities properly and to get the people to apply as much as we would like them to apply. In terms of new KPIs that we have on the platform right now, and that's applications and accepted. So we had 566 unique users on EXPA in this quarter, which is quite a lot, and they applied for 2,811 opportunities. Out of this, you saw that there was only 40 approvals, which is a really, really low percentage. And could be like different reasons for it. You can see the average, like we are averaging around 5 applications per EP per month, which is really low. Like we should have at least double that if we want to have more approvals. And then accepted and applicants, I still didn't figure out how to properly focus on these KPIs, but basically we have a lot of, for example, in March, I think like with lower number of applicants, we have more accepted, which is really interesting. That means that one EP has been accepted for more opportunities, which is really interesting to see. So I think that there we need to also work a bit on the conversions, but not as much as in this first part, where people are just not applying for the right opportunities or applying in a bad way, in the sense that their applications are not good enough. And like whenever I go through Expo, I always find these CVs that are really, really bad. And they're still there even though people are applying. So please pay attention on that and pay attention what are people applying for. Okay, so far for you guys? You're managing to follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so again, this is the OD perspective on the entire entity. Again, this first column plan is something that Danny took out of your plans. I know it's wrong, so disregard it. Focus on the cluster goals, so something that MC projected mathematically. In general, we have quite high achievement of the cluster goals. Here I'm missing the tiers. Oh my god, this is a really bad graphic. Okay, a second. Maybe I can project to you something better. A second, I need to stop screen sharing. Okay, wait a second, I really want to show you the graphics. I think it's really important. Yeah, I was not really smart with this, was I? Okay. Wait a second, I have somebody coming to the MC house without a key. Not good. Okay, guys, sorry about this. Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to update the graph here. It didn't really go up accordingly. Okay, I'll try to project directly from the spreadsheet. Might be better. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, mainly like we have high achievements of the goals in general, very close to achievement or overachieving. So we have 3 LCs overachieving, 2 LCs achieving the goals, and then we have 1, 2, 3 LCs being in like more than 80% of achievements, which means that they're basically missing 1 realization. So very, very close to the achievement of the goal. What is the issue right now, as I told you, and something that we were not measuring with the OD model this year was approvals. And that's something that we are working on fixing right now. So I'm gonna have more updates for you guys in the next quarter on the performance according to Ayla. Hopefully, yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Ayla.
Ciao, Elena.
So I'm gonna have more updates for you guys in the future according to the number of approvals, which we were not tracking so much, but we realized that maybe it's more important to track it through that because it's more something that we can influence more. Now we're going to go into basically entity partner analysis, and like just a disclaimer for you, all data here is based on entity-to-entity tracker from EXPA. So basically what I did was like for half an hour entering all the possible countries that I could remember we might have realizations with to check what's happening, and in the end I managed to find 58 out of 60 realizations, so we're missing 2 somewhere, but since the analytics is not that smart and I need to check everything one by one, Yeah, we're missing those two. And then subproducts I did not analyze because there's no way to analyze it right now, considering that we stopped the historical data tracker and it was quite unupdated anyways. So this is all the data that we got from Expo. So with 18 partners, we realized 58 exchanges. Top 6 partners accounted for 41 realizations, which is like 70% of the realizations being provided by 25% of the partners, which is like within the target, let's say, that we are aiming for, which is 80% of realizations down by 20% of partners, so very close to the goal. So I think that IR people did quite a good job. Here, the biggest contributors were Colombia, Hungary, China, Russia, the Netherlands, India, and Mexico. All these countries are entity partners except from Netherlands. And right now, as I told you guys, actually from the next quarter, we're going to have more focused partnership with the Netherlands and Belgium, considering the amount of applications we're sending there and the amount of realizations. So yeah, this is the overall numbers. Maybe it's more clear here. So we had 18 realizations with Colombia, which is basically most of it was Shape. I think we had like 2 or 3 LC realizations. Hungary 7, most of it was TCS. Then we have 4 in China, 3 in Russia, Netherlands, India, and Mexico. And then we have a bunch of 2s and 1s with a lot of different countries, which doesn't really matter. So this is something just for you to understand where we'll be sending EPs overall. I expect these partners to remain quite similar in the next 2 quarters as well. I don't expect any big changes. What we do expect is maybe boost, not maybe, but hopefully boost with Brazil and Mexico, considering that we'll promote their global entrepreneurs. And we expect quite big numbers from there. Also, what we would like to continue is working with Hungary, and I have some news from TCS, fresh from today. Basically, they opened 9 new positions from Italians, but I will tell you a bit later about that. And also considering the pipeline for Q4, right now we have 9 applications to be realized and 9 accepted EPs to be approved. Again, this is all straight from Expa, so I just went through the analytics and considered that, and checked how many people are there in the statuses to be upgraded. So maybe some of these accepted will not actually be approved, but like should be very low numbers. So this is basically quite correct.
Is it Q4? Like 9 people for Q4 already?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Q2. I used always the same template and I didn't edit it. So
okay, sorry.
I'm trying to keep these presentations consistent, so there is always the same data to compare. So my successor is like a logical framework to when she sees the things I left for her. So yes, sorry about this, guys. Just a typo. Main bottlenecks from my side, like from my perspective, what are the main bottlenecks right now? Is low number of applicants, as I told you, for opportunities in a lot of LCs. So what we have right now is the situation that a bunch of LCs has really low numbers of applications for opportunities compared to the number of EPs they have. And then there is a bunch of LCs that is like doing okay, and they are the ones that are increasing the average. So we have a bunch of LCs with really low numbers, which is really not good. Like even though you have like three EPs, you should have them apply for 25 opportunities, 30 opportunities, if you want them to be matched quickly. So and even in that case, also like considering the fact that you have a lower number of EPs, you can dedicate them more attention. So there is really no excuses there. Another thing is the fact that contacting EPs is still an issue. Yes, we do have automatic emails from the MC going out, but you need to continue contacting people. You need to align with your GCDP on this. So please take your time to go through it once again if you need to. Check up their profiles, because there's a bunch of profiles on Expa that are not contacted, even though they have, for example, a phone number. So if you see a phone number, make sure to call them. Also send them an email. We had somebody right after CN2 send emails, and I think it was Francesca. Francesca, were you contacting people right after CN2?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got like a bunch of responses, right, from people answering.
In one night, yay! Then no one showed up, but that was nice.
Well, anyway, so like there's definitely something that we can be doing from that side. So make sure you contact them. Make sure in those contacts you also send them some opportunities they can apply. Invite them to come or organize an online event for them. Whatever you can do to make sure you're interacting with EPs.
But actually, I didn't call them. I sent another email, and then when we met in the office, they told me that they didn't receive the email that it's supposed to arrive directly from Isaac in Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, like these are the things that you guys should tell us. Like if some people are not receiving emails, it's possible that they're going to spam or that there is some issue with the platform that we are not aware of. So just tell us whenever you get these kind of things. I'll make sure that Yildiz gets this feedback. Also, if you can send me the names of these people, it'll be super helpful for us to understand what's wrong with this. So guys, please make sure that you're also contacting them, because I told you, yeah, we're having the automatic emails, but we're still not sure how efficient they are. Because like from the number of clicks that we have analytics that says how many of them are opening emails and clicking, so it's super low numbers. So we still need to, like, if you're contacting them as well, we are increasing our chances. So make sure that we're contacting them, because I think that we are like having a lot of traffic, a lot of people on the platform, but not enough applications.
All right.
Yeah. So another big point, I think that we had quite inefficient structures, in the sense that most of the results came from you guys, and that most of and at least whenever I talk to you on the consultancy chats, or whenever other NST consultants talk to you, we always talk about why are the structures so inefficient. So that's like part of the things we're trying to fix in lately. So right before CN2, we had approval training for TMP. I think it went quite well. People who were present were really happy with the things which Enzo delivered. There is the output sent on the email list, so make sure you forward it to your teams. Go through it with them as well. Also, the output from the conference was built together with you guys during the conference. So we should be able to downscale all the knowledge to our structures. So let's work together to fix this. Because I think also, like, long-term wise, you want your TMP to work more than you with EPs, and we want you guys to more focus on international relations, on making your teams productive, working in the right strategic way, and so on. Again, in some LCs, synergy with marketing didn't work, and in many LCs, and this is quite understandable, oGIP is not the focus right now, which is okay. It's completely fine. It's going to happen in this period, and I think we're all aware of that. But you still need to make sure that there is a minimum activities happening with oGIP. I completely agree. You will not be focused for them, but in this case, also you need to push. You need to push them, and you need to reach out to your LCP, to your web marketing, and make sure that there is at least a minimum of activities happening. And if you need any kind of support here as well, please contact me. Or talk to your NST with NST consultants. We are here all to make sure that you guys are performing properly there. And as I said, approvals are main bottleneck right now. Like, we're having lower number of approvals than we would like to, considerably lower. Now I would like to hear from you guys. What is your perspective on all of this? What do you think are the main bottlenecks in the LCs from your side? What are the main issues that you're facing, if I missed something here?
Well, I think that besides these problems, that is the one we discussed about during the CN1 about the problem with IJP in other countries that we fixed, but in a way that is not sustainable, because we can't come to you every time that an opportunity manager doesn't respond. So I think that for now it's okay to use you and Francesca to have answers, but in the future we will need a more quick way, a more quick way to solve this. Like, I don't know, working on international relations on an MC perspective.
I think here, like, one of the easiest things that can be done is for you guys to focus more on LC to LC. We released the guidelines for LC to LC. We had CN1, and during the transition sessions about it, you have contacts of all the people and all the entities that you could possibly want to target from the entity partners. If you need anything specifically there, please let me know. What I would like to see more is more dedication from your side on creating some LC to LC relations and trying to build some LC to LC partnerships, because they can a lot improve this thing, and also it can help you focus. So if you choose, for example, I don't know, business administration as your main focus, and if you find 2 or 3 LCs in 2 or 3 entity partners, you can focus your promotion just on these entities, these opportunities, which is of course more efficient. And on the other side, hopefully this can help you guys reduce the response time needed from entity partners, increase the engagement with them, and so on and so on. So I think that, yes, I completely agree with you that it's super unsustainable, and like I get shit ton of emails from you guys, and I'm sometimes not able to follow up on all of them, especially if they're not from entity partners. I prioritize in that way. That, for example, if I don't know, somebody today sent me an email with United Arab Emirates. And yeah, I can contact the MC, but I never talked to the person before this, so therefore it's not on my priority list for the day. But with entity partners, I'm usually manage to send an email right away and to try to fix the situation. So if you have issues with entity partners, please let me know, and we can try to fix it. Okay. But also try to work from your side on creating some LC2LCs. Is there anything else that you feel is like a big issue that we are not addressing right now, and that you think could be solved? Hey, take your clothes off. Nope.
Okay.
Well, HR was one problem. Nope, 2. This is what I get for trying to engage the audience.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's then go back to the PPT. Yeah, some of the main achievements, some of the main things we were working on. Lead nurturing implemented from the MC level. As I said, I think this is a big thing that we're gonna leave, especially for the next MC, once it starts being even more developed. We started developing EP Hub. So this week we should be finishing the first sprint. So we changed the methodology that we are working with as well. So we're trying to set smaller goals and work in 2 weeks with new functions. So like the first thing should be done by tomorrow. Basically, right now the only part that's missing is oGIP part. So I'm working right now, and like tomorrow we should have most of the content done for the EP Hub, and that's the first part. So like preparation for the EP during the consideration phase. So helping using the platform, help with creating CVs, help with choosing the entity partners, contacting you guys, and so on and so on. So that's one really cool thing. I think another quite a big achievement is the fact that we did manage to maintain the results from last year, despite the drop in Shape Colombia. So we were able to cover those realizations with other things that we were doing. So like the growth last year was quite unsustainable in a sense that it all came from one source, and that's quite hard to sustain long term, because like if you fuck something up, then it's really bad. And this is something that I think we did a fairly good job in the sense that we actually grew a bit in this quarter. And by the end of the month, which is like still 6 days away, we have a chance to grow even a bit more. Another really important thing is that value delivery newsletters are basically being developed. So by the end of the month, they will be fully finished. Right now, the task forces are collecting all the. We're actually working with the feedbacks and inputs you guys gave at CN2. So right now they're in the final stage of preparation. We're also playing around with some graphic solutions, and hopefully by the end of the month, you should have the first versions of newsletters done for your final feedbacks, and then we'll be able to deploy them from the beginning of next month. So I think that's really cool, something that we didn't do at all in the past. So there was no focus on value delivery whatsoever in the entity, and there was nothing to ensure that this is happening. Some of the main things that we need to be focusing right now is increasing the number of approved EPs as soon as possible. And I think that like the key thing here is to make sure that your EPs are applying, and that that you're tracking your EPs, or your members are tracking your EPs, so that if they're not getting a response, we could actually react and find a solution. Summer peak, especially with teaching and global entrepreneurs. And if you guys checked out the email me and Gilda sent about this, you can notice that the biggest national support will come for teaching and GE. Why for teaching and GE? The reason is very, very simple. There is a bunch of TMs that are exactly the same, and then it makes sense for us to promote them on a large scale. That does not mean that we will not be providing support for marketing and business administration, but that means that we are asking you guys to focus on them locally with specific entities that you choose from the entity partner group, with specific LCs if you can create LC-to-LC partnerships, and then promote them on the local level according to your own market, so that we could be more efficient here. Right now, also, big focus for me in the next months will be finishing EP Hub and deploying it. So it should be going online very soon. Well, actually, it's already online, but the content should be changed by the end of this week. And also, hopefully next week, I will be publishing a redefined standard book according to the output of CN2. Is that okay? You guys, any questions here?
No, it's fine. Sounds nice.
Okay, cool. Some important announcements and some important things that I would like you guys to focus on. I just right before this chat, I had a call with Gianmarco. He's, well, I think that all of you know, but maybe you don't. He's the previous MCVP of JP of Italy. So my dad. So he's right now a regional coordinator for TCS in Hungary. He just sent me nine opportunities for Italians. That's an account payable position with Italians, so they're looking for finance profiles. They have 9 opportunities open. I think it can be a big opportunity for us. The realizations should start at the end of April. So considering how close Hungary is and the fact that the visa process is not that difficult, I think that if we focus next week on promoting this, it could be very, very good. So talk to your marketings and let's try to have some kind of a push during the next week. We will be following it up from the national office and trying to put stuff on our channels as well. And also try to follow up on PwC Mexico. We still need CVs there. We sent you guys inputs on PwC in general. I had a long talk with the manager from PwC that's in charge of the whole thing. He gave us a bunch of feedbacks on the profiles. They're all in the emails, so I will not repeat myself twice here. But please make sure to to check those out and try to promote them as well. If you have any need for this, please contact me. For PwC, they basically changed the procedure for us so people can apply through EXPA directly. There, I will be actually getting a position in ISEC in Mexico as well on my EXPA, so I'll be able to check the applications and let you know what's happening. For TCS, send me the CVs directly. We will increase the communication, increase the speed of communication like this dramatically, because I will be sending them to Gianmarco directly, and then it will be much faster. Another important piece of news, as you saw on Moscarelli, we've been spamming you guys for the last 2 days. Approval week is coming, so we're going to try to focus as much as possible on to try to focus on approving as many people as possible next week. And we're going to have NST IR working with you guys directly to support you, so to provide you more opportunities, to help you solve any possible issues, whatever you guys need. I'm going to be sending, I think, the information tomorrow morning on what's the dates and times. Let me just check my notes here. I think I already have them actually, so I can also tell you now, but I will send them anyways. Yeah, it should be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Every day.
What?
Yeah, next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. every day. So every of those 3 days at the same time, we're gonna have the NST online and ready to help you. As I said, I will be sending you more details on this in the morning, because I'm waiting for some more stuff from the NST. Another very important thing here, I need you guys to send me your goals for this push, because we would like to track it a bit. So I would like for you to set a goal on how many EPs would you like to approve next week. Take a look at how many EPs do you have right now, and how many of them could you approve. Be realistic there. So try to send me a goal directly to my email, please. And also try to set a goal for number of applications that you want to see from your EPs. So 2 goals: 1, number of approved, and the number of applications that they will send total. So let's try to see if we can fight for this goal and try to reach it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, basically now we have space for Q&A. If you have any questions, if anything is unclear, if you need any additional support, whatever, now is the right time for that.
What does the approval week consist exactly?
So like we're gonna have basically these spaces happening all the time, so you can have live support from the NST.
Okay.
It's gonna be like live chats. And then we're gonna have tracking from me and the NST. We're gonna be tracking the applications more closely, trying to increase the engagement with you, trying to push your TMP to work more with EPs. As you said today, like in those tips and tricks, like try to choose a focused short list of the EPs that you think are the most matchable and that you can match the easiest, and or the ones that you need more support with, so we can work on it right now. Because again, if you try to do this with 50 EPs, it's really hard. But if you choose 10, it makes more sense.
Do we choose EPs who wants to live in just in April or the Q2? Was the question clear? Can you hear me?
Hey.
No.
Am I looking into like boosting any specific month? We are looking into boosting results overall. So it's more important for us to go for that.
See, Mama.
See, mama. Any other questions, guys? Everything is clear.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Okay. Regarding the last mail you sent about PwC and their response to the CV we sent to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't understand what they're asking for,
Mm-hmm.
like the profile they're asking for. Because I sent, some of them were finance, some of them were business, some of them
Yeah, for
were
them,
like everything together.
from what I got with them, the main issue was the fact that they didn't have previous work experience. So that's one of the deal breakers for them. Another thing is the fact that sometimes if people have too many applications, they tend to not consider them that much. Another thing, okay, let me just open the email so I can go one by one because I have.
No, like the effect is that like what you're telling right now, I know that it's not your fault and you did not open all of the CVs we sent, but from my side, all the people I sent had more than one previous experience abroad of working, and some of them were not even shortlisted. And I'm asking myself why and them why, because
I mean, this is what they told me.
I don't know what to propose to them.
I mean, good. Like this is a good conversation to have. Because if this what you're telling me is the truth, then can you please send me a few of the CVs that you're really confused about why they didn't get selected, and I will go more into it. Because right now, for me it's quite hard to follow on all the applications. That's why I'm going now on Expa there so I can see who are the people applying for. Because if that's the truth, then there is some big issue there, either with ICT Mexico or with PwC. So somebody's not doing their job properly. So please send me the CVs that you have really doubts about.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So I check. Lucrezia, yes, I'm just waiting for more news about how approval week is going to go, which are going to have tomorrow. Also, are they going to be G in Europe for the following months, May, July? Yes, there will be G in Europe. There will be G in Russia. There will be G in Serbia. In Poland, there should be. I'm still waiting for the confirmation because they were promising them before, but it didn't happen. There will be for sure in Czech Republic and in Bulgaria. So yes, got approved at PwC. He has to leave on the 4th, and they still have tell him news about accommodation. Yesterday I wrote to them and to Francesca and copy. Okay, perfect. Let me know if you need more help there. I will probably have a chat with the MCVP of Mexico tomorrow. Yeah, there is G in Bulgaria. We're sending it occasionally to emails, and we were in the past. It exists there. It is not directly an entity partner, but they were looking for Italian EPs, so that's why we're sending it there. They also, of course, don't have big number of opportunities, so that's why I'm not pushing it on the official channels that much. But if you're looking for, there is definitely G in Europe as well, but not big numbers, and that's why we have to look towards LATAM, and also considering the number of people we are sending to LATAM. Hungary for sure, no. But Czech Republic should have some, and they should have some available right now from the search tool. I've seen them recently, unless they got matched. But they should also have them for the summer, from what the MCVP is told. But yeah, the main reason why we're focusing on LATAM is the fact that they have more opportunities. If they're online, yes, of course. So yes, we're focusing to LATAM more because they have more opportunities, and also considering the fact that we have a bunch of EPs for GCDP that are being realized with Brazil. So 20% of GCDP EPs are going to Brazil. So definitely there is interest of people to go for short-term internships in Brazil. So if we manage to target students of the third year or somebody who is in this first year of a master's, I think it can be really, really interesting for us there. And we'll be definitely working as much as possible to create that partnership to make it work. Any more questions?
I'm sending you the email.
Perfect.
I selected like not any one of them, but like the 4 that I think that were the most suitable candidates ever in the world. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay. No, because also I don't want to send you like 20 CVs. It's
send me 5 or 4. It's fine. Okay, guys. Then I guess that's it. Latam for G, China, Russia for teaching, plus Save Colombia. We were also supposed to work more with Turkey, but with recent events, people are super afraid, so I'm not gonna push it too much.
Yeah.
Ok ragazzi, any more domande? No? Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna stop butchering Italian. And yeah, thanks so much for your attention. I will be sending you an email tomorrow about approval week. Please send me your goals. And talk to you soon, guys. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. 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 Bye.